Gamel Clodin is an African apparel company here in Ghana, and we are also involved in circular economy and waste reduction when it comes to fashion. So basically what we do is that we produce African-inspired apparel, collecting data and using that one to design and make sure that it is data-driven. At the end of the day, we make sure that we don't overproduce and we produce exactly what people want in order to control the activity we do in the fashion industry. Hi, my name is Gamel Adam. I'm the founder and CEO of Gamel Clodin Limited. One of the critical gaps we had was unreliable power supply in our production, especially during times of doomsday. That was a very devastating time for us. And a very recent one, we get recommendation from universities to bring their students for attachment. And unfortunately, this year we could not accommodate them. And one of the reasons was because of cost of power supply, because these students come and we don't take money from them, and they have to be with us for almost over 3 months. At the end of the day, that is money that is going away. At the end of the day, we are also training them. So this time we couldn't. But with the intervention from GIZ with regards to the solar system we've installed, going forward, we'll be able to accept students and train them for free. And with that, I believe that there will not be an issue of we cannot afford to take students because of power issues. Percentage-wise, I believe the intervention from GIZ with regards to the solar system, it has really improved our productivity. Back in the days, when the light goes off, all the staff will just relax. And by the time the light gets back, their energy level is down. But with the intervention of the solar system, we are working 24/7, and this has increased our productivity. In terms of revenue, we've seen an increase about 15% in terms of revenue generation, because at the end of the day, we're able to produce and reduce the downtime at which we produce to the stores. So as you've seen around, there are a number of products we've produced from our production here. And at the end of the day, the customers are able to get exactly what they want within the shortest possible time. And for that fact, that's increased our revenue generation about 15%. The solar itself has also reduced our cost in terms of energy supply. By the close of the year, we should reduce our energy cost about 95%, because currently we are on a 12 kilowatt solar system, and that means that is our main power supply. We are always using the energy. The only time we rely with the national grid is when the lights goes off. And with the system so far, we've not experienced that. So approximately about 95% of our cost with regards to the solar system has been cut off, and that is a big win for us.
Since its inception, the Ghana Climate Innovation Center has incubated 363 businesses, collectively generating over 32,000 jobs, earning more than 64 million USD in revenue and contributing to the avoidance of over 3 million metric tons of carbon emissions. Beyond tracking individual business performance, GCI's robust monitoring and evaluation framework emphasizes the aggregated impact of our climate-responsive entrepreneurs, ensuring that their collective achievements contribute meaningfully to both national development priorities and global climate goals.
Before joining the GCIC incubation program, we've already hinted on looking for a production manager. And as it stands now, we have a production manager who is taking control of our production. And I believe the subsidy from getting the solar system is a way to help us employ more people. Also in the retail sector, we have about 4 people we've also employed in addition to the production manager. So in total, in the last 6 months, we've employed 5 people. And I believe it is as a result of cutting costs from the energy supply that we now have, the reliable energy supply we have. So that has really impacted life and livelihood. And all these people, these are graduates. They are not just ordinary Ghanaians or the informal. These are graduates working with us who have gone through the university system. Without us, probably they might be home without getting any job. So this, I believe, is a very big impact on the intervention we've had from the GCIC support.
I'm Abraham Kwame Buna, the current Retail and Marketing Manager for Gamel Clodin. Looking at the benefits of the GCIC program, from the online courses all the way to the in-house masterclass that we had, I really benefited a lot in terms of functioning in my new role as retail and marketing manager. It wasn't easy from the beginning because in as much as I had the potential for it, I still needed a roadmap. The GCIC program is very essential and quite key for a lot of companies to actually take advantage of, because knowledge is quite key, but if you don't know where that knowledge or the knowledge that you're lacking, what you seek to achieve would not be a success. That's literally what the GCIC stands to give to companies such as ours.
The technical support we receive from the incubation program has really helped us, me in particular, because there were a few things that we did not really take note of, especially when it comes to the unit economics. The training we had during the financial class really prompted us to look within our business operation and look at the unit economics and look at how we can optimize that. Again, we also involved some of our staff in the training process. The retail manager was involved in the Coursera course, and the administrator, who also coupled as the HR. And that has really increased their involvement as a team. With regards to the HR manager, the training she received has really helped her in the way she employs, and now we're actually employing the quality people we need in our organization.
Gamel Clodin is doing a lot for the employment environment, as in it creates jobs for the people, artisans, tailors, seamstresses alike. And his business strategy has proven sustainable over the years. Looking at him expanding from Kumasi to Accra and all that. So I think businesses like this with its strategy is here to stay. So backing such a brand will not be out of place. So let's support Gamel now.
I believe this program has been very much impactful in our lives as a business, because we as a company, we already charted the course of reducing our carbon footprint. And with this intervention, it means that by the close of the year, we should reduce our carbon footprint by about 20 metric tons, which is very quite massive. At the end of the day, I believe this should be the environment where businesses needs to be. But at the end of the day, you have to seek consultation, technical support to be able to grow your business. And I will recommend any business who gets to know about GCIC and the activities to engage GCIC and ensure that they benefit from the technical support. And also, if there is funding, they should also take advantage of the funding.
The goal, a greener, stronger Ghana. 60 MSMEs equipped across Ghana to build thriving, climate-smart businesses. The impact, 391 jobs created. Gender ratio of 43% female to 57% male. Over 20 million cedis in cumulative revenues generated. Over 4 million cedis in cumulative profits. Building a more resilient economy for their communities.